stream up.
Daddy, you him? Oh, that's just... Yes, my favorite.
Battle Royale. Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your team. Gas is approaching your position. Get to the safe zone. Targets are on.
The floor below you. It's on the floor below you.
What about the drum in this and the little thing? Mommy. Mommy, do I have to spell something or do I gotta match?
Enemy UAV active. Located a supply box. Secure that position. Loadout drop headed your way.
Light movement.
Let's just do all, yeah.
There are 24 enemies active. Kill them all.
Oh, they're not bad. Be in their normal selves.
Enemy UAV
Trying to drive us up a wall. Fighting over crayons and coloring books.
Claymore is good to go.
Go lay down, Rose. Rose, go lay down. Go lay down. Probably Tuesday. Tell us what we know. I don't think people have been down here.
Loadout drop headed your way. Enemy UAV active. Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted. Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick.
Why was you just sitting right there?
I feel lost.
You were literally just
Enemy
sitting
UAV
right there,
active.
Do I gotta throw my imagination in this?
Oh, Liam. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I keep putting on the blank pages too.
Got recon on the way.
UAV beginning flyover.
Mm-hmm.
Moving.
What the fuck? No, that was a. There's another. That's not the same guy. That's another from another squad.
Actual, I need recon of the area. Over.
Hunt them down. Contract failed. Time ran out.
No, man. I got an armor box, so. Unpop shotties from the sky.
Mommy, have you heard of Among Us before? Remember when I showed you what Among Us is?
She knows, Junior, it's a game. They're still up there. Oh man, they're coming in up here.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted. Enemy UAV active. You've got gas moving in. Enemy
All
UAV
safe.
active.
Fucking A. Trying to see if there's any overlooking it. They're gonna start shooting.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in. 10 remaining. Keep fighting.
One up on top of the stairs, one on top of the stairs. Window, he was right there. Guys coming up on me.
Top 5, but don't get
Just around the corner. Good shit.
Airstrike target right here.
Phoenix 3, strike inbound.
Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
We gotta go.
No enemy hits on that
Up the ladder.
Gas is moving.
Gotta get to the safe zone.
Allied precision airstrike incoming. Be aware. Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted. Gas is
Gotta get to
moving.
the safe zone.
Little building down here.
Location marked for you.
Oh shit. Trying to outlast us.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
Here. Well, fine. Back out. Okay, then Marco.
Get back out.
Your team didn't die for nothing.
I was fucking. I had to commit. He didn't reload because of the mask. So sick of these fucking corny mechanics like that, dude.
Almost had a.
I didn't have the right color for the
Start to pick up from Gilly's way.
Mickey Mouse.
Alright? Shut up. You don't get nothing.
Like, I get if I just forgot to reload, you know, but I prompted the reload and he started, but as soon as I jumped back in the storm, just, it fucking fucked me. Like, okay, well, alright.
They're about to leave here with my.
Oh, for sure.
Oh! Dude! You're gonna get out of my room. We're about to get here at the same time, babe.
Aw, shit. Grubhub fucking Uber Wars. Better hope they're not gang related. It was like one of those things where a dude was, it was like, what Spider-Man are you? It was like a bunch, you know, it was going through like the different, like, versions of Spider-Man over his head. It was like this Jewish-looking guy, and he got Miles Morales. I'm confused, but I mean, whatever. Yeah, it was like a thing on Facebook. Morbius, dude, I can't wait for that to drop. I hope that's good. Oh my god, somebody modded Elden Ring, and you play as Homer Simpson in the Tree Sentinel on horseback is fucking Shrek riding donkey. Dude, it's amazing. I wish I had a PC. Just for that. They didn't get like... They didn't start throwing up signs like... My hood... East side Uber, motherfucker. None of that, no? Oh. Damn, disappointed. Oh my god, they turned one of the bosses into Kermit the Frog. Dude, that's amazing, huh? That's amazing. That's amazing. Like, I'm so proud of them. They should get an award. They should get an award. Oh my god, it's fucking, they turned, oh, who is it? Pepe the Frog or whatever.
Get a little cocky here, boys. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, boys, up first.
Kermit was one, or not Kermit, but Elmo was one. Dude, Bugs Bunny's fucking, oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, here, you know, no Bart so far. They changed one of the enemies into Sonic. There's Sonics running around.
This is actually a boss fight. What? No.
If you leave me alone, I'll give you some waffles.
Bruh, you're a dead name, so you gotta be dead. Not a My Little Pony, Dad.
Oh no. One of the dens is saturated with My Little Ponies.
Oh boy. No, you don't. Ah, get away from me, you Brody. Ah, the Brody convention's over, boys. You want some? I'll give it to ya. Oh, bro, is that Obama pyramid? What's Obama? Well, that's a pyramid. Well, you got my vote.
Oh my god.
I'm up against this.
Oh, that's fucked up.
No.
What, the beginning boss, they changed him to the boss that you like, that kills you and sends you basically to Limgrave. They changed him to a triangle. It's a triangle, but it's like a triangle that it's got in like the first triangle. It's like Obama's face. Like, bro. Dude, the donkey and Shrek combo as the Tree Sentinel is just too much. It's just too much. This is great. It's so good. Did you just legitimately say you don't know why I didn't? What's got like light shoes? It's got light cheese.
So little, he has a lot of stuff.
I don't remember.
He can tell them what he can
Rose, get out. Like they didn't strain this one.
Yeah, help me that whole thing talk, but people will always really remember what we were saying.
Junior, you can't act like you do and then think we're gonna let you have pop when you act all crazy as hell. You don't need no damn sugar. You don't need no fucking help to be hyper. You got that shit covered. We'd be scared of fucking them to try him on some kind of med and fucking have a reverse fucking effect. Turn the kid into fucking the Flash, like. Did you hear about that kid that turned into a superhero? They gave him fucking Ritalin, and some fucking kid can run like 65 miles an hour. 0 to 60 in fucking 3 seconds. Swear to God, it's the craziest shit I've ever seen. And the kid never shuts up. Usually he's what? Oh, good, good. It's been good. Nothing really changed major. They just, you know, flipper days here and there. It's just been Wednesday off lately, so. Oh yeah, and Sunday. Yeah, basically. Oh, for sure. Been an adjustment on my end. That's for sure. I know I almost offended him last night. He went, you know, he's got all that za weed, and he's got like probably an ounce and a half left of that Oreo, and like all the major people that go, you know, that fucking buy like an ounce at a time. Like when they call now, you know, they'll be like, what, you know, just give me something. They're like, but specific, it's no more of the Oreo. Like, not that it's not, it's just I'm fucking tired of it. I just burn out, don't want no more. Last night he gave me that money, and then like I'm sitting there, and I was like, all right, man. Like I got up, because I took my sandals with me, so I like popped my sandals off and started to put my shoes on. He's like, here, and like the way he got the jar out, I thought he was about to give me the rest of the jar. You know, fucking, he got a cup out. He's gonna set it on this. It was like the smallest gram. I'm like, nah, bro. I mean, I know he don't do that point, you know. It was a gram, but it was just, I seen him I'm like, bro, you ain't gotta do all that. He's like, oh, it's some Oreo. I'm like, I was like, bro, I'm smoking I'm gonna fuck that. I'm not gonna be able to enjoy that taste. I'm gonna go home and mix it with weed at home, because I need, you know. And he was like, oh, okay, I feel it. He was like, I'm like, no, but you ain't gotta, I'm not asking for shit for free. You ain't gotta do that. Like, I'm not them people. Like, I don't, like, you know, I was like, don't take that any kind, like, you don't owe me shit. Like, you ain't have to pay me. I came over here and handed you fucking plastic sticks. Like, did I really do anything? Not really. Stood and talked to you. Like, he's like, I insist you take that, though. He was like, time is money. I'm like, I know, I'm fair, you know, I appreciate it. Just, you ain't gotta do all that. I was like, I'll probably buy some more here soon. I was like, I just gotta make this light purchase. Like, can't be fucking around spending money, and then when it comes down to I really, like, fucking bulb burns out. I'm not gonna want to deal with getting more bulbs.
No part?
Hmm?
No part?
He's a little fucked up. Like I know where they're at. I'm almost tempted to just go and like, like, where they're at in the room, but shut up, Isaac. I don't piss him off, but I think all he has left is the runts and the other one. The one that you didn't like.
I mean, that's not happening.
We were supposed to go today. His girl showed up though, so I don't expect him to he don't get to spend a whole lot of time with her the way she works, so I think she's like a waitress. She's like a waitress, but she works at like, as a matter of fact, I think she works at the other Tia Halitas.
funny? She works at Applebee's.
I don't know. I know she don't work at Applebee's. She works at Tia Alita's, I do believe, is what he said. Last time I've been there when my grandma was alive. They used to have one on fucking Richfield. I had good at, man. Order a soft shell taco, man. Yeah. That
It fucking changes every fucking so often now.
Yeah. After the one family fucking, I don't know what happened. It switched hands and it just went downhill. That bitch was fire though when my grandma was still here. I remember I went in there and I in my head, like, you know, you think Taco Bell, like I wanted a soft shell taco, so I ordered 2, and like they come out with, like, you know, you got the waitresses there can like actually carry a fucking big ass thing, you know, platter thing of fucking plates, so it looked weird her coming out for one because it was just me and my grandma having lunch, so it was just like she had so much shit on that, and it was just from what me and my grandma ordered. But it was just 2 big ass plates for me, and it's like the taco covers the whole fucking plate damn near. They it's almost like a wet burrito, but they just, I remember looking at my grandma and she's like, it's alright, we'll take, you know, because she was a stickler about, like, you eat what you get. You know you don't like order a bunch of shit and just waste it. So like I remember looking at her and she's like, you're fine, we'll take the other one home. She was like, I know you're not gonna eat that first one. Like, fuck, grandma. That's somebody's fucking arm on a plate. The fuck? But, I mean, now, and mind you, this is an authentic Mexican place, too, though. This isn't like Taco Bell. That shit was, oh my god, bro. That was the first time I had had a real taco before next to, like, my family making them. So I didn't know. Like, because I got a little bit of Mexican in my family. My cousin Chris and Leanne and them, you know. They all speak fluent Spanish. Don't let them tell you no jokes, ever. You ever, like, meet my cousin Rusty. That's Leanne's brother. His name's actually Lee, but I swear he used to try to he'd like have me come watch fucking comedy special, and he'd always pick like the Latin Kings of comedy. And they do speak in English, but 90% of the jokes they tell you in Spanish first. It's not funny after. It's just not. You listen to everybody laugh, and like they're all laughing, and he re-says it. You know, it's one of those things where you kind of like, you're like, oh, okay. I don't know, it wasn't that funny. Right, and you're just kind of sitting there going, okay. Like, everybody's still laughing too, and you're like, you know, alright. You know, you almost feel like a dick. You're like, okay, well, I don't think it's that funny, but sure, whatever, you know. The fuck am I? Oh, dude. I tried one year, like, just, because I stayed with Lee for like, well, that's where I got most of my gun training. That's why I'm so fluent with fucking handguns and shit now. I had nothing else to do. Fucking go to the range. Or, well, go to property. Hey, yeah. Well, I went to the range a few times before I had stayed with Rusty, but we moved in with him and his wife Teresa. Her family's got a nice little patch of land, so.
You don't need daddy. Why do you need daddy?
Because he comes over here and grabs. What? No, I'm not. No, he's trying. He wants to come drag me wherever. He's been doing that lately. Wait for it. Next, he's gonna be like, Dad, help me. Like, help you what? The fuck do you want? Fuck's sake. But yeah, dude, I tell you what, I miss that. Ain't nothing, man. He's the one that I always said I hated guns, which I have a healthy fear and hate for them. But he's the one that gave me, like, there ain't nothing like going and squeezing some rounds off at the range. You know, people look at guns as a total, like, people totally, like, you know, look at them as, like, the whole hunting and stuff. And they can be, you know what I'm saying? But they can be good fun. They could be really good fun. It's just sad. It's just sad that it's the way it is. Did I take one? No, I didn't take one. I know I didn't take one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, right. And that's so fucking sad. It's like you got... No, you're good. You're good. And it's almost unfair. It's almost unfair, but at the same time, it's like, I get it, but...
Oh, where's your other cop?
Oh, for sure, nobody's gonna... Right, right.
Isaac!
Dude. This kid.
Rosie!
Oh, and hopefully I keep on my shit and, like, I have some toys. That's like what my buddy Zelly last said. I was fucking with him about his. He's like, he kept trying to hand it to me, huh? Me? Michigan, there's a 3-day minimum. Here it's a 3-day. It's a 3-day minimum. They can make you wait up to, they can. Look, this is what I say. This is like guaranteed 7 days. Guaranteed 7 days, but if I go where I went last time, guaranteed 3. Just because my family's been shopping with them for so long, because my record's so fucking clean. The only reason I didn't get mine within the 3 days of last time when I went and got mine was because I didn't know how the shit works. They told me they were like if we don't, or they were like there's a 3-day minimum. They were like, if we don't call you, give us a call. And like I had called them, didn't get an answer, and then I couldn't get a ride anyway. So it was like I waited 2 more days, and then I finally called them back again. I'm like, I was thinking something was going on because I did have an assault, even though I wasn't charged with it. I had an assault on my record. Like, however that shit works, you know what I'm saying? I had been arrested for assault, so I didn't know if that stopped it and they just didn't call me. Like, they were like, oh, they flagged my shit, and they're like, all right, well, fuck it. So I called up there and they're like, talked to the guy. The guy's like, he was like, I'm confused. He's like, you paid for your gun and you're waiting to pick it up? I'm like, no, like, I set everything up to come in and pay for it. You guys told me I had a 3-day hold. I'm waiting on the phone call. He was like, when was this? It was like 5 days ago. He was like, come get your gun. I'm like, okay, wait. I'm like, so I can come get it? He was like, look, if we don't call you within 3 days, he was like, you're good. Like, Williams don't fuck around. And the thing about that is, a lot of legal guns that have good report, they know if they sell the gun, because if you have something that's actually like legitly flagged, you'll get flagged within 3 days. the feds will flag you. Letting that, you know, that gun, that place that's selling the gun, like, do not sell that gun to fucking, you know, so-and-so. Like, he is a fucking risk. If they don't do that within the 3 days, the gun fucking, or the company can sell the gun, and the fucking feds can't really charge that person with a crime. Even if, you know, as long as it's fucking, it's weird how that shit works. There's been a couple people that had, like, should have went through shit to get their gun, you know, to technically get their gun rights back because they've had, like, a few domestic violences on their fucking rap sheet and, like, went to jail for it. But because the feds didn't fucking pick up that fucking call, or, you know, catch that fucking thing, they ended up with the gun early. And then lost them later, because they weren't supposed to have it. Which isn't fair. In a sense. Like, they didn't do their job, so. But no, here it should be. Welcome back. It should have, like I said last, it was, I waited 5 days, but I could have went and got it in 3. That's why I like Williams for that, though, the way they're pretty straightforward. Of course, they can't call the feds for you and ask, but, you know. Who, me? Oh. Nicholas. Did you hear him? He asked if you're alright. Aw, man, just, you know, living life, bro. Can't complain. Depending on what, like, what you get, what model, what make. What, like, what make are you thinking? I can look into it. Hey, I was gonna say HK's got some nice shit. I forget what my buddy's did. My buddy's got a little AR pistol, which, I mean, it's an AR. Don't get that shit twisted. But it runs on a fucking, I think that's a fucking, it's a 9mm. Or it could be a 40. It could be a 40 caliber. The mag does look a little big. Yeah, yup. Oh, that bitch is fucking... You'd think his is an automatic. It's not. You think it was. When that shit was going on with them fucking people fucking over there that was like on the corner of the block that was doing that dump. They had all that fucking garbage and shit massed on their property. When we kept hearing all them gunshots, that was him. Josh couldn't shoot at them, but he kept going out there and fucking scaring them. But they made the mistake, huh? They made the mistake of fucking Josh kind of told them, like, you know, he was getting the police involved, and they tried to scare Josh by like, oh, well, we got guns and we'll fucking shoot you. Josh just didn't give a fuck. He was like, oh, okay, you know, like, you want to play that game? Like, I got lots of bullets. He's like, I'll fucking crack off, like, you know. Night-night, baby. Night-night, bub-bub.
See you morning. See you morning, Dad.
Oh, I've fired, night-night, bub-bub. I've fired quite a few ARs in my time, and not knowing airsoft. My 20s, I put to, or my, should I say my early 20s, I put together a fucking Kalashnikov AK. Like a real AK. I'm a fucking chop. Mm-hmm. We didn't even, well, see, he didn't even know what he had. He was told it was an SKS-1 because of the stock. Oh, yeah, you know, the SKS, you got SKSs made by Kalashnikov. He was told it was an SKS. It was not an SKS. It was an AK. And on top of that, it was supposed to be a semi, and it was a full. My buddy traded. It was like a I forget what gen Glock it was. It was a Glock. Well, it was a hot Glock, you know. And then fucking, he gave him the Glock, and dude gave him the AK in a box, and fucking 3 pounds of weed. I got woke up at like 7:30 in the morning to fucking my buddy Tony's little brother, Charlie Pryor. He's like, hey man, my brother needs you. Like, for what? He was like, he's got a little project, he needs you to help him put it together. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's how we figured out it was a fully auto. Like, I didn't know. I had to look up some shit to put it together. I could have got a hold of my cousin Rusty, but we didn't know. There was no real background for this gun, and the fact that it was in pieces was discouraging. Everything was there, but it just, you know, the fact that it was stripped led to think maybe like it had been used in some shit. So, because I was very particular about putting it together and like wiping it down. Like after I got it put together, I never touched it without gloves. So, it ended up being fine. He still got that motherfucker. Of course, he had to fucking turn it over. He got caught, like, semi-caught with it. And it was stripped. He had took it back apart. Luckily. They could have fucking fried his ass for that. Oh, bro, it's so many instances of people fucking doing crazy shit with, like... I'm surprised they ain't here, because so many people have been robbed and fucking... Oh, yeah. A lot of them are made of polymer. Slide. Yep, buy the fucking slides. Turned them into ghost guns, basically. Well, it beats going fucking to like the Philippines and the fucking areas like that and buying ghost guns. You know what I mean? Because that's where a lot of the fucking them guns that you hear about, them ghost guns that fucking they're legit like 1911 shit like that, but they're untraceable. They're fucking handmade though. You got a lot of people fail to realize that spec was stolen. We did not own the 1911. That was a stolen design. No, it's not. I just named up. It was like fucking, it was like Brazil. It was, no, it's not. There's, I don't know if it's still on fucking Netflix. It's the history of the ghost gun. And there's a reason the 1911 was picked. There's a reason that that's the most popular gun that they use to make ghost guns. Because the original people that designed the 1911, I want to say it's like Brazil or some shit. Like it was two brothers. Their family still makes versions of it today, and they're cheap as fuck in our like they're expensive there, but they're cheap as fuck here for us. You get $200-300, bro, and you got like, and I'm talking like handmade custom, hand fucking made custom. Like that was a dope ass biography. Like they literally step by step fucking there's an episode that's like fucking, because it's like a series, but it's like fucking an hour and a half long. I think that's how long they're like an hour and a half long. And when they're making it, bro, from fucking beginning, and dude, then they go out and then, because they're like the last step's the most dangerous one, because they got to go out there and make sure it's straight. because the report, like the guy's talking to him, he's like, he's explaining in whatever language they're speaking. He's like, yeah, like I can't go sell it to, you know, a fucking dude like buys it and goes to fire it and it don't work. They're gonna fucking kill me. Like I can't fuck around. Did he make like 3? Because he made like, yeah, because it was like he had an order, it was like 3. He was selling 3 like that. Like he legitly that like made them, finished them in that day. That wasn't like he made them from scratch all the way, but he finished them off and sold all 3 of them. And it was like, I forgot how much he said it was, but it was like 3. They were like, it broke down to like 300 American a piece. Like holy fucking shit. And them bitches look nice, man. You got a lot of people that, because of new age shit, like the higher capacity, like, I don't, and I do too, but it's like, I feel like the people that are afraid, they're afraid of like the low capacity. It's like, yeah, you're afraid you're not going to hit shit with at least half that mag, huh? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it holds 27 rounds. Like, goddamn, bro. Oh, I had a buddy who used to walk around. He used to, yeah, I was gonna say, he used to walk around with a big ass extendy out of his fucking Glock shit. He used to just make me laugh at him. Because he just looked like a fucking fool. Walking around in the block. You know what I'm saying? Like, one, the mag's illegal for you, for one. You're not even supposed to have, like, how are you gonna, you're not concealing that. You know, like, you're just asking for them to roll, you're asking for them, you know, you're just asking for them to roll down the block at the wrong fucking time and catch your ass slipping. Like, oh. Yeah, and that was always my thought process. Like, yeah, you want to have it, but that's not some shit that, like, you're just, like, posted on the block hanging out. Like, yeah, you know what, let me grab my 50 round just in case something pop off. Like, have it close by, you don't... Yeah, like, you're gonna rip through them real quick. I know how my fucking Ruger was. That fucker... 17 didn't last very long. I swear to God, I felt like I pulled the trigger and it was empty. You know what I mean? You're like, fuck. Like, alright, reload. They're so smooth. Oh, for sure. That's what put me... Oh, for sure. That's what put me on my ass. That's where you gotta go if you want to fuck with automatics, too. I don't know if I'll ever fire something like that, bro. I told you about that video of that. Dude, it was like showing a reload and fire exercise. Russia was doing it, and fucking dude went to, it was like an air-to-surface missile, and he just, like, it vaporized him. Like, it was like, and like, the lady was like, surface-to-air missile fucking malfunction. And, like, the 1 minute the guy, like, reloads it, he goes to fire it. Holy shit. I don't know, it's just so scary to know that that can happen. I know guns can fucking malfunction too, but I just like I feel like the worst is gonna have you're gonna like blow your hand off or some shit, you know, fuck your, you know, go blind or some shit. True. I've seen a couple rifles explode too, and you think it looks like worse than what actually happens. It's like, holy fuck, is he dead? And then it's just like I watched one explode on a girl, barrel got too hot. And that bitch blew up like right in her face. She was fine. Like scratched just her cheek a little bit. It was crazy. I was like, oh my god. Like she walked away from that shit? Bet you she ain't firing another gun though. Like, she's done. Oh, for sure. I mean, that's the weird thing is it did blow up. It blew apart, and but it seemed like the way it blew apart, it just maybe more luck. It was just like holy. It was like, yeah, it was like an AR, too. It was like a fucking M4 style platform, and the fucker just disintegrated over the barrel. It was like a barrel. The barrel got hot, and it like. You saw the barrel, because they did it in a slow-mo, like you saw the barrel start to get real hot, and then it just like, from like, where the barrel got hot close to the fucking base, it like went into the fucking mag well, and just like, all of a sudden it was just, like, holy shit. Oh, for sure. One of my favorite single shots, M14 Eber. Or, well, EBR, but I call it the Ebo. I used to. Did you really drop it? Oh, for sure. No. Yeah, but nobody said anything about it being an AR. But you can have them chambered in other shit too, my guy. Because people do stuff like that. What possessed somebody to take a 7.62 and have it chambered in a 9mm? You got some of the most accurate M4 platforms though like that. Like the bitches are lasers. They're only fire. Yeah, my point. That's what I'm saying. They're firing fucking. It's like a zip gun. Just, oh, for sure. It's funny how it changes too. Like the 9mm round gets a lot more deadly fired in a platform like that. And it'd be the same kind of hydro shock round or subsonic round you're putting in a handgun. Oh, for sure. Well, plants are doing good though. We're about day 28.
What?
I said we're about at day 28 of flower with them. We're about a week. We're a week and some behind Josh. Josh is like week 39 or day 39. Gelato varies. I asked him actually the same thing. He said just watch her, you know, so he runs his all. I think he runs his all at like 72 days or some shit like that, and around 70. Like he don't go by seed fucking, you know, grower, like, say, seed breeder usually. You don't necessarily have to, though, when you can look at them and tell what kind of deficiency they have just by looking at them kind of shit. And he's got an edge that I don't have. Yeah. We're getting there. I was able to turn them fuckers of mine around without his help. Still struggling though, I ain't gonna lie. PM be a motherfucker, man. Me and him both definitely confirmed last night though, sitting and talking. I would definitely rather deal with PM over spider mites. Yeah, true. Spider mites have a way that once you have PM handled, as long as you treat it accordingly, it won't get, even if you consistently still have it, it'll stay on your lease. It'll stay off your bud. Spider mites don't do that. Once you go into flower, that's where they want to be. They want to be on the top of your bud. They leave the leaf now. Now they want all the nutrients out of the bud site because it's got a hell of a lot more in it. And then they ruin the bud that way. Whereas at least with worst case scenario with like PM, it really spreads into a bud, you cut that bud off. You do lose a bud, you don't lose a whole plant though. They don't just consistently stay to one bud. Spider mites go over the whole fucking plant. That's the problem. And you can have a hell of a lot bigger of a problem with spider mites and not know. There's no way you have a huge PM problem and not know it. The shit looks like snow. It cakes on it cakes on the leaf. Whereas like spider mites, man, they have a tendency to like spring out of control in really bad times when it's just really hard to treat for them. You'll be weeks out from, you know, harvest. And they'll just decide to ramp up. Only thing about PM that makes PM really, really stuck is it's so systemic. You can have PM from seed. It can be in the genetics. The plant can be prone to have PM. That's why you have, you know, in seed breeder shit, you know, and you look at them, you have plants that it'll tell you, like, mold resistant. You have some that's like, you know, it'll tell you, like, keep the, you know, instead of even saying mold resistant, it'll let you know, like, do not let the humidity get so high or, you know, severe chance of bud rot. That's what they're saying. It's systemic. 90% of the time you get a clone, you're gonna have PM. At some point. You should always treat. Most growers, even when they don't have signs of the shit, just they constantly use IPM. At least once a week. All the way up until about like week 6 or 7. And then they'll call it quits, because by then, if they had PM at any point, they've kept the plant dosed with something that'll just fight it off constantly. Between the silica and the IPM, it's not going to affect you. And well, that shit usually just comes from just the plants being too moist. And their centers, really. People ain't spread them out enough or defoliate them enough. That's why defoliation indoors is necessary. You ain't got to do that shit outside. You ain't got to worry about airflow. It's everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you're not inside. That's the shit that's killing me lately. People in these grows, they're like, people in these different areas are starting their outdoor grows, and they're like, you know, oh, you're fucking, should I be defoling? Like, no, you're outside. For what? What do you like, how, what are you trying to, like, only let your plant get so tall? I don't know. I'm confused. Like, why are you defoing outside? Is there something wrong with the lease that you're thinking about taking off? Is it covering our bud site? It's too early to even think about that right now? Like, what is your logic? No, you don't need to defo really at all. You're not controlling as much outside. Mostly just the basics. How much water they're getting. Newts. Like, you're not worried about that outside. I feel like you'd be like definitely pest controlling a lot more out there though. I don't know. I feel like that's where a lot of the tainted weed's coming from. People are just pesticiding the shit out of their stuff because they're outside. Fucking hitting that shit with severe doses of Eagle 20 and shit, like. That shit's a, what is it, a fucking... It's like a 42-day systemic. Meaning if you spray it with it, it's inside the bud for like 42 days. That shit's toxic. That should make you really sick. I don't know if it'll kill you, but it'll definitely make you really sick. Definitely probably shouldn't smoke the shit. You know? Oh yeah, no, you're good. We're half-ass smoking right now, and then we're gonna play a couple matches before she watches whatever she's gonna watch. And if I decide to play anymore after that, I don't know. Oh, I feel it, for sure. Oh, right. Right, for sure. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, show up. Yeah, for sure. Makes it loads easier, I bet. For sure. Ooh. Oh, for sure. My girl stayed like 73 through its whole night cycle, so that's definitely a fucking plus. Learned a lot from Zelly. Like, it's a wonder I didn't have a severe PM issue up until now. Well, it was real dry, you know, inside our house apparently up until this last fucking season. We just got hit with all that rain and shit. It just stayed so wet. It took me realizing, like, you want your PM moist, or I mean your PM, you want your humidity somewhat moist, you know, you don't want it, they say to like keep it from like 30, you know, 35 at the lowest, you know, or actually some will say 40 at the lowest to like 50, you know, 60 at the max throughout flower. It's something to do with them getting too dry that makes them PM themselves, just like them getting too moist. They develop differently. Like when it's too dry for them, they'll just you'll develop PM spots on the leaves. There'll be little circle spots. That's the stomatas opening up, trying to release humidity, you know what I mean? They're trying to expel it for whatever reason, and then when it's too moist, it tends to build up on the buds, so itself. Like, you'll see it build up right on the buds, which is hard for it to do. That's why it takes a lot of moisture. Usually it gets at your buds from the leaf's end, or a spore. You know, a dry spore will get blown on it from a fan, and it just works its way into the bud that way. Definitely worth when you start having a dehumidifier and humidifier on hand, so you can alternate. You ain't necessarily gotta... Oh, no, I get it, bro. In time, man. In time. If it's something you really want, you'll get at it. Oh, for sure. Yeah, don't be like me. Don't rush. Definitely don't. Oh, hi. Oh, 100%. 100%. Yes. No, yes, sir. Getting your ducks in a row. I get that. Oh yeah, recoup. Yes, sir. Very important. It usually tends to take you a second to realize how hard it's actually been. Usually it's your body that kind of puts your ass in check, too. Fuck, I thought I was fine. Yeah, well, you stroked out. You're not. Like, wake up call, motherfucker. Like, oh, okay. I still don't know what to, like, pass on like I did at work, you know. I was like a fucking 20-minute gap. You know. That was a, you know, okay. Alright. Oh, dude. We're on it ourselves. We, both me and her have been buying the, right now it's this Mr. Vape. I just killed my Breeze. I think Breeze is a better way to go. They seem, I don't know, I like the Breeze more. Yeah. Right. Yep. Oh, for sure. That, bro, I did that. And it's funny, too, because I keep, like, going over to Zelly's, like, I'm taking cigarettes with me, but I'm just not really smoking them. I'm grabbing the vape instead, so hopefully I just keep that up, and I kind of got him doing it now, too. Like, I thought it was going to make his girlfriend mad, because I guess his girlfriend's been telling him. And it was like, it was me and him were talking, like, I got one then. His girl got him when he put it up, and, like, he had hit mine, and, like, because they were, like, talking on the phone, he was like, let me try it, and, like, he hit mine. He was like, that's not bad. And then right as, like, he was opening his drawer to show me the one she got him, it's like a banana and something, it's something flavor. They're actually it's really good. But, his girl's like, oh yeah, you'll fucking smoke the one he's got, but won't smoke. He was like, I'm showing him it right now. Like, he's like, I swear to God, ask him, you know. I keep telling him, I'm like, dude, it's just better though. He was telling me yesterday, he was like, hey, I've only smoked fucking 6 cigarettes a day the last fucking 3 days. Like, see, there you go. You know. That's my problem. I don't think, I'm not keeping count either, so. Right. Oh, I get it, bro. You know, I know how that is too, and it's like, cause, well, you're either good company or you're bad company, so, you know. You just got some people take that shit personal. It's like, look, man, you gotta understand, like, you're gonna want to be in the mode to, like, pull me out, and I'm not ready. And you're gonna eventually, you're gonna get that, like, oh, you know. You know what I mean? You got them people that's just like, they want to try to pull you out of your funk, and you just, for whatever reason, I mean, I guess it is what it is, you want to be in your funk. You know? You know, the only thing I don't like, I can say I hate worse than that when, you know, people that kind of do that a little bit, is the people that want to jump on the bandwagon with you. They want to, look, want to hate some people they don't even fucking know. Like, bro, alright, hold on. Yeah, fuck her. Wait, hold on. You don't know her. Stop it. Like, you're not even mad. I don't know why you're doing that. Like, I thought I was going to vent to you and you weren't going to say anything, but never mind. Let's just not do this. Like, forget I said anything, you know, and then they went, oh, I'm sorry. Like, no, you don't gotta be sorry. I'm just, I don't want you to agree. I didn't want you to anything. I didn't want anything. I just wanted to, you know, fuck. I thought I was in a safe place, god damn it. Never mind. Like, ugh. Yeah, I'm just rolling this other one. Oh, for sure, brother. I get it. I'm exhausted myself. I've been half-ass falling asleep all day. Yeah, I didn't go to bed until like 4 this morning. Bro, it totally wasn't intentional. I ended up over there thinking it was only gonna be like an hour or so of work, and like he legitly didn't do nothing. So I gotta just take it. It's never gonna like. He's in a very procrastinated mode. So if I'm not over there, he's not really doing what he says he's got to do. Like, you know. So I told him a couple times, like, you need to give me a key. Like. Like shit. But you have a good one, man. Get you some rest. Yeah, been there. No, I understand it. You know I do. Alright, brother. You too. Yep, cheers. Ready? Long sir. Good. Long sir. I'm just gonna take a quick. Let's get this back away.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Battle Royale. Set a drop point for your team, soldier. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Primary objective. Attack. You are...
Threat's done and dusted. I won't sweat this. Taking hits. Make contact. Mark the enemy target. Shot was good. Not bad, bud.
Sustaining fire here.
They us off that time, but we'll settle the score. Holding for deployment. Take this time to ready up. Enemy soldier nearby.
Taking a lot of heat.
Enemy fire! Target down!
Contact happening here.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Not bad, bud.
Enough training. Now you fight a real enemy.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Yeah, I hear you. I heard you before. It's just my fucking mic's being stupid. Oh, it is what it is, bro. I know how it is, bro.
Battle Royale. All right, soldier. Mark a drop point.
You know the drill, same. A lot of the time I'm on. I may be on, but I'm not playing a lot of the time. I mean, I had more so this go around with the girl because I got my trying to stay out of theirs, you know. being in there can, you know, too much can be just as bad as being, you know, neglecting them.
To eliminate all enemies.
So.
Attack. Supply box ready for pickup.
Gotta live and learn, so it's like I've been really focusing on that shit the best I can. Oh yeah, kids really fucking worked me over the other day, for sure. I just, you know, my chain got fucking broke, my mom got me, and like, then I had it repaired. We had it, yeah, it's like a sterling silver necklace my mom got me.
New objective identified.
Yeah, she got it for me. I was like really young. I've had it forever. I got it repaired and was good, and then I realized like they fake ass repaired it, so it kind of made me mad all over again. They replaced a link with a ringlet. Like they were incapable of fixing it, but fixed it the way they could, basically.
All supply boxes found.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably let, you know, shit go and take a leap of faith and like send it into somewhere. Because unfortunately jewelers just don't, we don't have jewelers with, most jewelry stores here just don't have somebody in-house with the capacity. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find the right place, because some shit I'll like, this sounds stupid, but like, I'll hurt somebody, dude. Like, you don't understand, you know, I'll become a different person. I'm telling you, like, there's a dark side that you do not want to see, and that is a very fucking quick way to find that person. And I didn't, you know, like, bro, I lost my shit. Like, severely lost my shit. Like, I ain't cried like that, bro, and I ain't even afraid I ain't cried like that in a minute. Oh, bro, dude, it was like losing a piece of me, bro. Dude, the shit legitly hurt. Like, it hurt, bro, it hurt. Like, it getting fucked up, like, it just, I didn't realize it meant that much. Like, I cared about it, and like, of course, like, it doesn't come off my neck.
Enemy UAV active.
No, that and Junior was trying to get some fucking stupid Legos out of the dresser drawer. And you know how they got the metal track on the dresser? It wasn't in the like, the dresser drawer wasn't in the dresser. It was like on top of it. And he was trying to get at the Legos in it, but the dresser's too tall. So like, he was trying to pull it off. And it's heavy. It's like real wood, you know. Like, it's a heavy dresser. So I tried to fucking grab it from him, and he wouldn't move. So when I like took it from him and went to set it down, it caught like in between the link. And that sheet metal just, it sheared it, like it cut right through it. It's sterling silver. It's not stainless steel. People, you know, I forget sometimes how pliable that fucking, you know. The closer you get to pure, man, the more brittle it gets.
Have a little fun, yeah?
So, and this ain't a thick ass chain. What's satchel? Oh, it's really not. Oh, I'm not just gonna send it to anywhere. Like I said, bro, somebody will get hurt. Like, bro, that's my point. Like, I would have to go to like an actual bit. It's gonna cost me. It's not gonna be something where I'm like, oh, here's 20 bucks. Please fix this. And I'm willing to fuck it, dude. I'll give them $100 or so. Like, look, listen. Like, this don't look like shit to you. I get that. Like, I don't like just fix the link. All I give a fuck's about the link. Like, there's clasp broke on this motherfucker shit. Like, I can wear it. Fix my link. Put my link back. Like, I almost want to fuck dude up. Where the fuck is my link?
Secure that position.
More armor, right here.
And Kate, like, I didn't take it out. I got upset. But I knew what was going to happen. She was going to take it personal. So I didn't say shit else. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't her. She just went to wherever she could. He said he could fix it. He handed it back. She looked at it, looked fixed. She did. I got an eye for that shit. I'm actually surprised when because she handed it to me. I looked at it. I tugged on it. Like, oh, okay. All right. Good deal. Right? Like, good deal. I looked at it a little bit later and like, oh, this motherfucker.
God damn it.
Like, you know how you try to, because it's a chain. So they sit on your neck a certain way. It's not a rope. So you can twist them on accident. It was twisted, so I kept trying to straighten it out, and it just wouldn't straighten out for some reason. Like, what the fuck's wrong? Like, he kinked my shit? You know, like, he bend my shit? No. He just took the link out and put a ring in. You can't do that. It's a chain. You can't replace a chain link with a ring. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. It don't work that way. So, I don't know if you remember, like, I almost stabbed a kid up over my necklace, like, last year. They tried to fucking pull up on me in a van. I don't remember, like, I jumped on him, or well, I jumped in, like, damn near in the window, and his buddy in the back had a gun. I don't even remember about that. Yeah, it was the same shit over my necklace, dude. Fuck, tried to take it. I'll fucking kill you, dude. Like, without fucking hesitation. Shit, I'm not playing. I had a couple people like, oh, you should have gave that shit up. Like, fuck that, man. Fucking little yeet. Motherfucker couldn't have been but like 18. God damn it. I'm good. No, just cover, because they run up on us, we're fucking screwed. Possibly, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been feeling the guy. I tried to play earlier. I got like 2 levels in my character. Finished off my endurance, I think, for what I'm gonna do for at least this until I do New Game Plus, and then I helped fucking somebody fight a boss. Was gonna help him fight another one, and then Isaac woke up, and then I don't know, like when I went to sit back down, it just like the urge to play was gone. You know, I was just like, I just kind of was staring at, like, I had the controller in my hand, but I just kept staring at I couldn't figure out what to do. I'm like, alright, fuck it, I really don't want to play right now, obviously. Like, okay, let me just close this app for a second.
Enemy UAV active.
Oh no, you're good, bro. You know, man, you know, like, again, I didn't see your phone call until it was really late. And then, like, I talked to you after that, so, you know I'm always a phone call away. I mean, by then, when you got, like I said, I didn't see your call until it was late, so apparently I was busy enough to not see your call, but...
Hey, I'm moving this
No.
way. Disregard my last.
No, I just didn't have my phone. No, it shouldn't have been. My phone was on the charger.
Left. Keep the pressure on.
No, you're not the only one that said that has happened. I had somebody ask me if matter of fact, I think it was Zoe, asked me if I ignored him, which I thought it maybe was.
Oh!
I'm taking fire!
No, that's not my style, though.
Enemy UAV active.
Light movement.
Enemy UAV active.
Well, I'll tell you if I forgot.
Gas is moving.
Because it isn't a big deal. It's just like, you know, I can always call you right back. Oh, shit. Yeah, for sure, bro. Yes, sir, bro. Yeah, some new people got invited, so Elden Ring, and then Keon, and then Ninja. Well, I mean, Ninja and Keon are old though. Like, I met Ninja after. I met. I don't know. There was one guy in there earlier that I don't. Me and him's talked too, because his voice sounds familiar, but his name I don't. You ever have that happen? Like, bro, like me and him had a.
Oh my God,
That obviously had a good conversation.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted. 5 remain.
Ah! I got you though. I got you though. You too, bro. No, I know.
Need that air support.
Got your request. Cluster strike is active.
Oh, they're in the gas. Good shit. Hey. Third place. I'll take it.
Victory was in your grasp.
Victory was in our ass. Oh, it meant grass.